Hello everyone and welcome to Mahjong for Dummies, Part 1, General Rules and the Strongest Yaku, Riichi. So, you're interested in playing Mahjong, but you're not sure where to start or what to remember. Now, don't worry, because there's really only one thing for beginners to remember, and hopefully this video can get you started on your Mahjong journey. Before that, I want to preface this video by noting two things. First, I'm not a pro Mahjong player. I'm just making this video because I know that there's not a lot of English resources for this game. If you want to know, I'm currently ranked expert, which is, I would say, quite average in the Japanese server and mainly play in the Jade Room. Secondly, I highly encourage beginners to play in a beginner-friendly Mahjong game. For example, MahjongSoul is one of those games. It's free and web-based, so you don't need to download anything. The great thing is that it gives like these in-game tips and assists, which is very, very useful for everyone, not just beginners. Alright, so in this video, I'll be going over the general rules, the tiles, and the one combination that you need to remember to get you started. I also will be using as little terminologies as possible because I know that they can get very confusing, but I will mention them here and there just for completeness sakes. So first, I'll open the tutorial here. You can do chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want, but this video should be self-contained on its own. So let's get over the tiles. There are two main categories for the tiles. On the left sides, we call them the number tiles, and on the right side, we have the honor or picture tiles. For the number tiles, there are three suits. The Chinese character suits, manzu, the circles, pinzu, and the bamboos, sozu. Each goes from 1 to 9, as you can see by the number on the top right corner over here. For the honor tiles, there are two suits, the wind tiles and the dragon tiles. For the wind tiles, there's east, south, west, and north. And the dragon tiles, there are white, green, and red dragons. The next important thing is the number of tiles in a deck. There are 4 duplicates for each tile. What I mean is that there are 4 one circle, there are 4 two circles, and so on and so on. So in total, there are 36 tiles in a suit of number tiles. So 4 times 9, that's 36. And 16 tiles of the wind tiles, 4 times 4, and 12 tiles of the dragon tiles, 4 times 3. Next is the fun part. How do you win a hand? So the way the game goes is that first, you're given 13 random tiles, and then you take the 14th tile, and then out of the 14 tiles, discard 1 tile that you don't need. This implies that you will only have 13 tiles in your hand at all times. The goal of this game is to make a winning hand combination, which is defined as 4 sequences or triplets plus 1 pair, or as I like to remember it, 4 ABC or AAA plus 1 AA. This should be quite self-explanatory, but a sequence is just 3 tiles of consecutive numbers. For example, 3, 4, 5 circles, 5, 6, 7 bamboos, and so on. A triplet is 3 tiles of the same kind. So green, 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 or you can have like 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, and so on. For now, you can just regard sequence and triplets as having the same value. There's really not a lot of difference between them. A pair is just 2 tiles of the same kind. So over here we have 9, 9. You can also have like 7, 7, East, East, etc. 2 things to remember here. Each group, be it a sequence, triplets, or pairs, must be made out of the same suit. And the second thing is that honor tiles cannot be made into a sequence, only triplets or pairs. So if you see here, we have the wind tiles and the dragon tiles. East, south, and west is not a sequence, nor is a white, green, red. They are not a sequence. You can only have east, 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 white, 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 north, north, no sequences. Okay, so we have the quiz here. Which tile does the hand need for winning? So remember, 4 sequences and 1 pair. So we have the 1 sequence ready here, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3 sequence here, 5, 6, 7 sequence here, 1 pair here, 2, 2. So we just need to have one more sequence. We already have 3, 4, so we can either have 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5. So the correct answer here is 2. Next, we have 1, 2, 3 sequence, 4, 5, 6 sequence, 7, 8, 9 sequence. Now here is where Mahjong gets really interesting. For this part, 1, 1, 1, 2, you can regard this as 1, 1, which is a pair, and then 1, 2 incomplete sequence. So you need 3 bamboo for this to win, right? 1, 1 pair and 1, 2, 3 sequence. Or you can regard this as 1, 1, 1 triplet, and then you need to have a complete pair, which is 2, 2. So the answer here is either 3 or 2 bamboo. Okay, so the final part of this video is arguably the most annoying / difficult part for Mahjong beginners, is that in order to win a hand, you need to have at least one certain combination known as Yaku in your hand, in addition to the winning hand combination, which is the 4 sequences or triplets plus 1 pair thing. You can see the whole list of Yaku by going out of the tutorial and then clicking settings, others, few Yaku. Your hand needs to include at least one of these combinations. So you have the 1 Han Yaku, 2 Han, 3 Han, 6 Han, Mangang, Yakumang, double Yakumang, and well, Yukyoku or draw. You just need to have at least one of these. It doesn't really matter which Han. So this is the part where a lot of people just drop Mahjong because there's really just too many Yaku to remember. But don't worry, because there are really only 4 big Yaku for you to remember. And for now, you just need to remember the strongest Yaku out of all of them, Riichi. In order to have this Yaku in your hand, all you need to do is to make your hand without the help of other players' tiles. What do I mean by this? So in Mahjong, you have these skills where these skills can be used to take other players' discarded tiles. These skills are called Chi and Pong. I will go over these skills in the next video, but for now, do not press any button that shows up, be it Chi, Pong, or maybe even Kang. Don't press them. You should only press the Riichi button when it shows up. Now, I know that this Yaku thing has been quite abstract, so I'll show you a footage of me making a Riichi hand. Alright, so we're going into a new round, and remember that we are aiming to make a Riichi hand. So if you see right there, I have a 13 tiles in my hand, and then I take the 14th tile, and then I just select out of all the 14 tiles that I have, I select the one that I don't need the most. And the goal that I'm going for is to make the 4 sequences and 1 pair. Okay, so I kept on like making sure I have all the tiles that I need for making sequences. And you see over there, I skipped the Pong and Kang button right over there. And the general guideline here is that I want tiles that are, connected. Regarding efficiency, it's actually much more efficient to make sequences rather than triplets. Alright, so right now, what I need is either 4 character and 7 characters to make 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7. I can also have 5 circles to make 5, 5, 5. I can also have 6 bamboo to make 6, 6, 6. I can also have 7 bamboo to make 6, 7, 8. Skip the chi. Skip the chi. And I got the 7 character. So at this moment, I have 5, 6, 7, 1 complete sequence. And then I have 8, 8, 8, which is another complete triplets. And so I can choose, either I can discard 3 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo, or 8 of bamboo. And right now I am in the situation called Tenpai, which is basically just Uno. Okay, if you know how to play Uno, it's just Uno. So I'm 1 tile away from winning. So now the Riichi button has popped up and I can press it. And then if I discard 3, then I'm going to be waiting for 7 bamboo. The 5 circles becomes my pair, and then I have 4, 5, 6 of bamboo, complete sequence, and then 6, 8 bamboo, an incomplete sequence waiting for 7 bamboo to make a 6, 7, 8. Or I can throw away 8 of bamboo, and then I'm gonna have to wait for either 5 of circles or 6 of bamboos to make either a triplet of 5, 5, 5 or a triplet of 6, 6, 6. One of them will be a triplet and the other will be the pair. I can also discard the 6 and wait for a 7 of bamboo to make, again, 6, 7, 8. So the sequence will be 5, 6, 7 Chinese characters, 5, 5 as my head, 8, 8, 8 triplet, 3, 4, 5 bamboo, a complete sequence, and 6, 8 incomplete sequence. This is similar to throwing away the 3 of bamboo. So the general rule here is to use the assist system. They show you like how many tiles are remaining. Okay, so pick the one where it shows the most number of tiles remaining. Once you say Riichi, you're going to be discarding all the 14 tiles that you are taking, and you're just waiting for your winning tile. And once an opponent threw out a winning tile, you can say Rong, and you win the hand and get some points. And in this case, we have 7,700. Counting these points is a lot of headache, so don't worry about that. And another situation is that instead of the opponent throwing away our winning tile, we can also draw our own winning tile. And so this time, instead of the opponent throwing away our winning hand, we managed to draw our own winning hand. And in this case, we can say Tsumo. We have actually, this hand is a really, really expensive hand. We got a great Hanuman there, 12,000 points. Alright, so right now you may be wondering if you can win against real people with just by knowing one Yaku, Riichi. And to give you an honest answer, I don't know. Maybe not, but trust me in that you can really go a long way with just knowing this one Yaku. Because Riichi has been widely regarded as one of the strongest Yaku, if not the strongest Yaku for especially modern Riichi Mahjong. So yeah, I mean, it is in the name, so no surprises there, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Next video, we will be going over the other 3 big Yakus, the all symbols, or the Tanyao, the Yakuhai, and the flushes, half flush and full flush, okay, Hongitsu and Jinitsu. And yeah, hopefully this video has been helpful. And you can actually start playing ranked if you want. You can also do practice, which is you can do it with the computer. You can go to friendly match and then create room. And then you can do either East only or 2-win match, doesn't really matter. And then this thinking time, I would highly suggest you to put it at 300 seconds and then just create. And then you can just add all of these AIs and then start the game. And it's actually a really good way of practice. Yeah. See you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.